As a beginner photographer, we all want to know what it takes to become successful in the sense of booking clients, how to build a portfolio, how to be accomplished in 2023 and build your business from the ground up. My name is Kate from BrokerBiz, and I am here today to teach you all the good ways. Everything that I did to start out that made me accomplished and built my business in that first year. Get your work out there now. Don't wait, because things are always going to change as you progress your business. What you photograph now, versus what you photograph in 6 months are going to be very different. Get your work out now, okay? Show it to your friends, show it to your family. Build that portfolio. Like whatever you want to photograph it, okay? Put it out there. You don't have to have a very specific niche starting out, but what you do need to do is have content, okay? You don't have to start with a website and have it cost you thousands of dollars. You can literally start with an Instagram page. And that's what I did. Yes, that's what everybody does, but you market it, you push it, you make it what you want it to be, you're going to find clients. So get some work. And I'm not saying paid work to start with. The difference between paid work and free work, especially starting out, like even now, I'll do promotional stuff because it is for me, okay? When you're starting out, the biggest thing for you is to build a portfolio, okay? So you need to build a portfolio based on what you want to photograph. The easiest things to photograph when you're first starting out is either family photography, couples photography, portraits, or product shots. And you know what? You don't have to niche down on anything right away. You can photograph whatever you love. I mean, you could do landscapes if you're, into kind of traveling around, whatever it might be. Put it all out there because you're going to attract people that are taken to more things over others. And that's perfectly fine. So when it comes to family, everyone knows a family. Awesome. Hey, I'm working on trying to build a portfolio. Would you like to come and I'll do photos for you? Great. Awesome. Let's go. A couple. Bring them out. Hey, want to come have fun? Like we'll just hang out. We'll do whatever we want to do. Everyone buys themselves new products all the time. Doesn't matter if it's a Lululemon belt or a water bottle or makeup, whatever it might be. Photograph it before you use it. When it's new, photograph. Like you don't have to be paid to be able to advertise and photograph this stuff. When you're traveling around, take a beautiful landscape. These are all things, that is your portfolio right there. You do your editing to that. You market that how you choose. You could be paid to photograph it. You put that out there to the world, someone will be attracted to that. They will start coming to you. It might take a little bit of time to build that portfolio, but whatever you put out there, that's what you're going to attract. If you want to photograph purely just couples, only photograph couples. Okay? Don't stop photographing families if that's not what you want to photograph, because that's what you're going to attract. Okay? If you want to photograph weddings, try and get in a second shooter, try and build a styled photo shoot, like all those things. I can help you with all the details on that in later videos, but those are ways. The greatest thing about doing promotional, and don't say free because it's not free to them, it's a promotion for you and for your business, because you get to dictate location, you can dictate time of the day, the year, you can make recommendations as to what they're going to wear. You then have no commitment to your, unpaid client as to what you're going to give them. Obviously, my suggestion would be give them a full gallery, but you get to be completely creative and build that based on your portfolio and what you need. So even as like a successful photographer, I love doing those. I'm like, oh, you know what? I have a really great idea for new lighting or for a new location. And people are just not choosing it right now because I don't have it to market for people. So being able to photograph that and have no pressure, you get to just do whatever you want to do because you want to do it. And then you get to take your art and create something a little bit more directed to, how you want to like pivot your business all the time. Like, so it's so valuable to be able to create content for you that's promotional for other people because they get great photos, you get great content, exactly the direction you want to do. So get your work out there. Find people, promote your stuff. And you know what? It's okay to have Instagram be your first place for marketing. That shouldn't be your only place as you progress throughout your business, because ideally, Instagram, a lot of people go there these days to find photographers, whatever it might be. They're, spend time scrolling, give them something to look at. But down the road, you really need to invest in a website. A website is your online storefront. You want people to be like, okay, I found you on Instagram. let's take a look at more. Let's dive deep. Let's see it. Because, I mean, it's all just a highlight feed on Instagram, which is great. But they want to be able to go to a blog and see a little bit how you speak with people. Or they want to go to your portfolio page and be like, okay, what would a whole gallery look like from this person? So that is where you want people, because then they're going to contact you through that. Because you might have a pretty feed on Instagram, but unless people are contacting you to book, it's simply that, a pretty feed. It's not actually going to make you a business. It's not going to make you money. And really, we work for money. It's kind of the end game. So you've got content, you're putting it out there. That is going to take a little bit of time. You're going to see results though, okay? But while you're doing this, you need to build the back end of your business. This was something I didn't do when I first started my business, because at that time it was still a pipe dream. I'm like, okay, well, let's see if I can get paid, because that would be cool if I can get $100 a month, because that was my kind of ambition at the beginning, because I didn't know what to expect, okay? So, but then I started getting busy. But I had no goals in place. I had no client management system. I was emailing PDFs for a contract and asking people to sign them and send them back. And when they questioned how that was supposed to be signed, I'm like, well, you print it, you scan it, and then you email it back to me. Like, it's not that hard. But then I realized that, oh, hold on a minute, there is a much better way of doing this. And that was through, for me, I love HoneyBook. That has been my saving grace through my business. I've used it for the last few years and it is phenomenal. I've got all my clients, it's all organized by projects and stages in the project. I've got all my emails there, my proposals, my invoices. Like, it is so like mainstream, and it was a lifesaver. But I started learning that when I already got busy, because I was also doing another business. I had 2 kids at home, and 10% of my work life was photography. And then I had to try and find some time in there. So figure out the back end of your business so that you can make it successful. Set your goals, have ideas, have aspirations, make success available to you. 2023 is going to be your year. Don't be afraid of criticisms, because believe it or not, I said this to my 8-year-old the other day, everyone will have an opinion whether you do what you love to do or you don't. It doesn't mean you have to value their opinion. I mean, you take it with grace, but give them something to criticize and be like, you know what, that is good. Or good for them for putting it out there. Because you know what, if they don't want to follow you, they can go somewhere else. That's perfectly fine. Don't be afraid of not succeeding, because if you don't start, you're already failing. Okay? And that can seem harsh, I understand, but put yourself out there. That is your first step. My first video on YouTube that I just put out, it was not good. I was not happy with it. I could have changed it 100 times. You know what? Every video could be a little bit better. So start somewhere, evolve, adjust, make those changes, and then just do it. Do it for you, do it for other people, whoever you're doing it for. Have those goals, have those ideas in mind, and do it. Be successful, love the year, and just enjoy what you're doing. And just